So what we're going to do here is we're going to see what is your overall reaction to who you are, how you are, by looking at your chest sign language, which will depict what type of person that you are, right? So I'm a passive aggressive. So instead of me moving twice, I have the authority to move twice because white goes first. But I'm going to move once. Now what do you do?
I go with my most data-filled game.
And let's see. Okay. You're playing Sicilian Dragon. Now I move this here. I'm still passive, but I'm aggressive. Okay. I move this here. I'm still passive, but I'm aggressive. Now I move this here. I'm still passive, but I'm aggressive. Now you see how you move. You move like this, right? So the way you move is, okay, I'm undecisive about what I want to do, but I think this is the best move. I move like with my finger out. Therefore, I know I want to. It's a little bit of, because I know what I'm doing, right? Even down to the way I take it. Because I have conviction in my move.
I agree. I saw the first challenge and I decided to ignore it.
So now what do you do? Now I took your piece. Do you take back, or are you going to give me a free piece? Go deep within yourself and ask yourself, is that the right thing to do, or is that the wrong thing to do? This is your question now. You have to respond in sign language, in kind, with your movements. What is your best move?
My best move can be...
Imagine if the clock was ticking and the pressure was on you.
Hey, that's diminishing my...
Well, this is where chess becomes improvising.
Okay, so this is where I'm challenged in the blitz.
Yes.
Because I don't get to pick.
And this is what we'll get better at. If your house is burning down, what do? Do you sit in one spot while it burns, or do you improvise and act appropriately? What would you do in this position?
It's a good question. First reaction is to take back, but considering the other advice, that's not the answer.
That might be, or that might not be. Who?
Well, which three would get the benefit?
Now I'm holding this. This is mine. Are you going to hold my piece, or are you going to let it stay on the floor?
I'm going to go with the fun move.
Okay, so you broke a law. You moved the same piece twice in the opening.
Yeah, I've broken many laws.
Yes, but remember, that can be destructive sometimes if you don't follow the law.
Yeah.
This is why laws are in place. Now just imagine, you see how you move this? Imagine if I was going to move this anyway.
Right.
When your knight was here,
Right.
you would be moving another piece. Maybe bishop takes, maybe queen out, right? But now I move this here. Now you're moving your knight back, right?
I'm going to challenge you on the queen.
Okay. But now this is not protected.
You're right.
So let's say even if you did move the knight back,
I got it.
now
Yes, you're right.
but now do you see I do this? So now we get the same exact position, but now I have compounded with two pieces. When it was like this and it was your move. So you see, every time you make a bad move, your opponent goes up more.
I remember this now from chess.com.
Well, you remember this from the laws that I'm showing you, right?
I made this game. I remember
So
this game.
now let's go with what you did. So now it's my move.
This is when I realize now.
I take
that you have
this
bishop
here.
there.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is why it's always good to go with your gut. If you would have taken this, passive, aggressive, sniper bishop, I removed the defender, which is why I had the authority to create my reality. And you saw me This is my I know what I'm doing finger, right? This is my I know what I'm doing pinky. So I take this, right? Most chess players will take this really fast, and then I can take this and then get in here, and now the game is over. Because now you can't castle on that side, and I'll never give you those pieces back. I'll never give you a chance to take my piece.
What if we went with the queen first, contrary to another one of your, I know you said not to do that. But what if we went with this one?
Okay, all right. So you're talking
Without
about.
this one.
Oh, okay. So now you're saying you go check here.
Yeah.
Okay. This is normally what people would do. Is they would check here. I move, but look, now I move my knight out, right? But now this is the downside. Now when you take this with the queen, I move my other knight out. So now you move the same piece twice in the opening,
Or the
and
bishop.
okay, take it to bishop. Sniper bishop.
Oh, you're right. I forgot about that.
When you start a plan, you stick with it. You see, chess is mental sign language. You can tell and know a lot about an individual based on how they move, because how they move is how they think.
I see.
So I am, so I become, so I
Next time I shall bring
transform.
my own board.
Yes. I always say bring your own boarding clock. Yes.
Got it.
But-
Boards are tiny.
Yes. Well, they come in all different types of sizes.
That's my
Yeah.
preference size, just because it looks like it's bad.
So I'm gonna play you in the game where all you have to do is survive 1 minute. I have 1 minute.
Starting here?
And you have 5. No, we're gonna set the board right back up. And I'm gonna see who just called me. A 5-1 handicap match. But the name of this game is called Survive. All you have to do is just survive the game and you win the game. Right? You could even win on the board. But remember the laws. Never move the same pieces twice in the opening. Right? Never take your opponent's offers. Rather offer your opponent something. Have him take it so that you can develop. The whole entire reason for having your opponent take your offers is for developing, right? Because if you're developing, they're not developing, which means that you're advancing in the position. And then just remember, every move that you make has to have 3 or more meanings. So you have enough time. Don't make a move if it doesn't have 3 or more meanings to it. Because if it has 1 meaning or 2, it may be a bad move, and I can take advantage of that. Are you ready?
Okay.
Great game.
Okay.
Psychologist versus Ariel.
That was bad.
You have to use one hand.
Oh, okay.
See? Now look at how relaxed I am playing this.
That looks not relaxed. In my opinion. Calm subjective opinion.
Now psychologically, it's to unrelax you so that I can advance my position even more. See? So far, so good. I got 55 seconds left. Can she survive 1 minute?
55 seconds left.
Does it seem like it's a lot, right? Okay. Keep in mind, you move the same piece twice in the opening. That's strike 1.
Okay, I'm just surviving.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, you're not going to castle on that side, so now you can't castle on that side, you see? All right, so far you're doing good. I got 49.5 seconds left. As long as you're moving different pieces every turn, you're doing good.
So let's
The idea is once you move all your pieces once, then you start the second sequence. And you move all those pieces that you moved once, you move them again. Once you move all those pieces twice, then you start your third sequence. And this is unveiling the game of chess. Okay. See that? Ooh, look at her. She almost got me there, y'all. Sneaky. You see that?
Sorry, this is the wrong hand.
Gotta use one hand.
You never said that.
Yeah, I did. This is the second time.
Well, after it started. I might say.
Okay. I got 44.6 seconds left. But now I notice you had half the time of 5.
Let's do something like this then. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Okay. A little bit of a larger set.
Larger set. This is big enough.
Nah. We'll go triple weighted against the pieces for knocking over. So far, you're doing good, though.
I'm gonna go over here.
Okay. I have 38.8 seconds left. She has 2 minutes and 5 seconds left. Okay, nice. Look, she's trying to get a nice little checkmate going on down there. That was one meaning, but imagine if it had 3 meanings to it.
Okay, well, oh, I see. I remember.
Name of the game is developing. She has 1 minute and 25. I have 37 seconds. There are so many laws to go over. Next time I will go over a law called break. Okay. See, we're developing. Oh wow, look at that. Good. She's under a minute, but I got 33 seconds.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Okay. Ooh, look at that, right? This is what happens. This is what happens when you have time pressure. Look at her. She's doing good. What about that one? What are you going to do with that one?
I don't know. I don't know. I think I feel good about myself already.
Seconds
I'm
left.
going to go for fun. Mine.
Don't do that. Don't do that. See, the hardest game to win. All right, you touched that rope. The hardest
Did I
game.
touch it?
Yep. The hardest game to win is the one that we're already winning. You see, now this is chess psychology at its best. Make a move. You have 5 seconds left. Okay.
Oh man.
Game.
He tricked me. I got scared. Oh wow.
Perfect. Perfect. But look, let's go through with this, right? You made a good move. You went up a queen. Then you felt like you started winning the position. Then what did you do? You went from playing strong and you had your idea here, then you broke. This is something called break, right? So I'll reveal this, right? I'll give you guys a bonus here. There's something in the game of chess called mental break. When you first start the game, in the first 5 to 10 moves, your opponent will make their first mistake. Once that first mistake is made, that's their breaking point. If you can take advantage of the opponent's breaking point, like you did when you won my queen, that was my breaking point. If you can take advantage of that, you can win the game. Some people don't have a breaking point until 15, 20 moves into the game.
I felt accomplished already, so I stopped playing.
Exactly. But you know what? That that's a psychological thing, right? When you feel accomplished as a successful person, you keep going. That's what defines success. So that was good. You did real good.